So morning everyone. We got our chickens late last week. This is Saturday morning here. We got our 45 chickens. Everyone's doing good. Uh, the feathers on them, they look much nicer than the last bunch that we got last year. They just a much nicer bird. So far we haven't got any eggs yet from them, but they're supposed to be ready to lay, so we expect in the next week or so that we should be starting to get eggs. It takes them a little while for them to get settled down and adjusted to their new home and everything. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. In the meantime, we got lots of projects on the go right now. I have been sawing wood, but the blades that I had in stock were the wrong size, so we had to take them back, and now we've got blades on order for the sawmill, and my other blades are out getting sharpened. So in the meantime, I'm gonna carry on with getting this ready for planting grass over here for pasture. I've been working at this for the last couple days. I've got it just about cleaned up. I've got a little bit of stuff over in here to clean up yet and everything. Next week they're calling for rain, so I'm hoping to get this all worked up and ready and get the grass seed down, and then when it rains, hopefully it'll start growing and not wash away. But we're getting this ready. We're getting bees and coming in June, so we wanted to get this down in grass and clover, and that way the bees will have something to feast on. They seem to like clover quite well. So yeah, we're quite excited to get some bees and keep moving ahead. And then hopefully the beginning of May we'll have our saw blades in, and I can keep on cutting logs for the cabin. Once I get a bunch of them cut, then I can and Kelly gets some the bark peeled on them, then we can start going at the walls again. So we've got lots to do this summer, that's for sure. And there's seems to be a shortage of time to do it, but we just do what we can do and keep going. So most of the time when you see me working on the backhoe, I'm just operating it, but every time I go out I do a pre-check on it, and every 10 hours I grease everything, which usually means once a day. I know sometimes it's a little less than 10 hours, but tuba grease is much cheaper, and it's a cheap preventive maintenance. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, I go through and check all my bolts on the backhoe here, because they do have a tendency to loosen up. But yeah, it's just part of the pre-maintenance for this, and a little bit of grease goes a long way. I know some people might look at it and say, well, it's a dirty machine. Well, it's well greased. That's all I can say. But I always go through every time I take it out and do a grease and inspection, check all my fluids, hydraulic oil, rad, everything. Check the air filters, make sure everything's nice and clean. I work it hard, but you know, if you keep on top of your maintenance and make sure everything's got the proper fluids and change it at the proper intervals, it'll last. So now it's time to put it to work. So we had a fairly productive day here. I got everything cleaned up, got it tilled, got a lot of stone and roots pulled out. So all I'm doing is putting a pasture seed down, so it'll be good enough for that. So tomorrow I'll plant my seed, and that'll be good. So, and then hopefully Monday it's supposed to rain. All next week it's supposed to rain. So we've had some really nice weather here and it's been dry. So it's really been good for me to get this done and out of the way. So I won't have to worry about this now. So anyhow, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next video. So bye for now.